Good afternoon, friends. I am here to start the video for my painting tutorials, arts and crafts, and stuff like that. This video is going to simply be supplies that are going to be needed for the following projects for September and October, and then I'll have more of a list for November and December as we go along. But I wanted to go ahead and get started with September and October and in a bulk so that you guys can go and purchase the items if you need to, or if you have them, just put them to the side for when we do our tutorials. So my name's Siobhan, by the way, if I haven't met you yet. My hope is in these videos I'll be able to teach you some tips and tricks for art, and then also maybe learn some stuff together with you guys. I don't know everything about art, but I can learn new things as we go along, so we can do them together. But I'll go ahead and just name and list off some of the things that you're gonna need, okay? So, hold on, let me move stuff out of the way and get started. All right, so first things first, you're gonna need either 8x10 canvas, and I don't have any 8x10s here, but I do have, these are 10x20s, okay? Michael's is running a big sale right now, so if you can get a bulk of them, that would be good. I know Walmart sells canvases, Amazon does, but they're more expensive there. And then if you can't get canvas, then get mixed media paper, because mixed media paper is a heavy stock, so you can use like markers, pens, paints, watercolors, stuff like that. But if you can get canvases, because a bulk of what we'll be doing is acrylic painting. So but these are currently, I think, $10.99 for however many. I think the 8x10s are a 10 pack. I could be wrong. So probably go to Michael's or order them online. You do want to get some mixed media paper if you can, because there's a couple drawing like tutorials we'll be doing together, and so some mixed media paper, or like just a heavy stock paper like I have this stuff. It's not cardstock, but this is mixed media paper. I just buy it in bulk, so yeah. But they do have like the spiral bound mixed media paper, and I think they're typically like $6 to $8. I don't know. But if you can't, regular paper is fine too for some of these assignments, just blank paper. So the next thing is like a magazine or a printout of a landscape that you like. So it doesn't need to necessarily be a magazine, but at least a printout. So if you have a printer of some pretty landscape, and it's going to be probably like a 4x6 type size, and then we're going to do a study on that and use it in our art project. So make sure it's a good printout if you can, or a good magazine image or whatever. And then the other thing, so we're going to have an arts and crafts project in October, and it's going to be Nightmare Before Christmas, but you're going to need 6 small square canvases, and those you can find, I believe Walmart has them, they typically do, probably Target, other places like that. I know Michael's has them, but they're a little bit bigger, so they're like a 4x4, and they're the ones that have the wood back on them. You can get just the panels, which is like, it's like a thick, looks like a thick piece of cardboard with a canvas on it. You need 6 of those, 6 small square canvases, okay? And then black ribbon. And that assignment we're going to be doing on October 9th. So if you can get it before then, that'd be great. Now, as far as acrylic paints, I typically get, it's Apple Barrel Arts and Crafts, and I usually get it in matte, okay? Just because it's easy to work with, and if you get matte and then like multi-surface or any of the other ones, they won't mix well together. So if you get one, get all of the one colors you need in that. Like if you're getting multicolor, just get all multicolor. If you're getting matte, get all matte, because I find they don't mix well if you try to mix them together. Okay. So if they have variety packs at Walmart, they're not too bad. If you can't get the variety pack, I think they're like 97 cents. So I would just buy whatever colors you can. Think rainbow, and then black and white are main ones. Okay. So this is, it's high quality acrylic craft paint, but it works really well. Okay. So that is for acrylic paint when we do our acrylic paintings. All right. Next will be colored pencils and markers. Now I have expensive colored pencils, but Crayola works. You can get Crayola markers. If you're gonna do that, maybe get thin and fat tip markers. I have both in what I have. So if you're gonna do that, maybe get a variety. I know the Crayolas are pretty affordable, so if you can do that, especially right now with school supplies, that would be a good idea. Next, a number 2 pencil. I don't do a whole lot of specialty sketches unless somebody is really particular about that. So like number 2 is a universal, so I use that for a lot of drawing stuff. So if you can, just a regular number 2 pencil for some of our drawings. Next is a hot glue gun. This one I've had forever, so it's broken in the back, but you can get them for like $5 if you don't already have one. And then glue sticks, because we're gonna, with our craft projects, we're gonna be using one of these. Okay. Hot glue gun, glue sticks, and then you can also get regular glue, but if we're doing something that's like a craft, typically hot glue works better for holding stuff together. Okay. Put those to the side. This is a tacky glue. I showed you school glue, but this one works really good for clear. It's kind of like hot glue, but it's not. So that one works really good too. Next, you're going to need a variety of paint brushes. So I have mainly, they're like these, they have like a, I forget what they're called, but I like these curved ones because you can do hard edges with them. But if you can get a variety of sizes in those, and like these are Crayola brand, and I know they have a variety pack. It has like whole sizes, like big sizes to a smaller size. These work really good too. They're round tip brush. I use these a lot in craft projects and painting. And a flat brush. These are also at Walmart. You can get these. I think they come in a 2-pack for $4. But if you don't have all this stuff, we can work with what you have. I want that to be clear. I don't want you to have to go out and spend a whole lot of money. But some of the stuff we will need. So, also, watercolors. So my watercolors come in tubes. It's a little bit more expensive. You can get the water palette or watercolor palettes, like they have the colors already out. That'll work fine for what we need. This is just, I've had this for a long time, so this is what I'll be using with the tubes. It's easier to kind of mix colors, but a palette works just as well. Okay, so watercolors. We said colored pencils. Okay, markers, I already said that. And then paints. But now we're going to talk about oil pastels. So they have the small variety packs at Walmart, I think. If you can't find it there, I know Amazon has some. But I'm using, for my, it's called gelatos. They're like an oil pastel, and they're very blendable. They almost look like a little lip gloss. But I've had these for a long time, so I'm going to be using these for when we do our oil pastel project. Okay, so you can get these, but they're a little bit more expensive. I got them at Michael's. If you want to get those, that's fine, but you don't need to. Regular oil pastels will work perfect. Okay. Later on, we're probably going to have like a variety of glitters and stuff like that we're going to use. So maybe get that for backup later. I think around Christmas time we're going to do something like that. So maybe like some greens and reds and glitter and whatnot, or whatever Christmas colors you like. I like bright Christmas colors like purples and teals and all that fun stuff. But so I think that's about it. The only other thing was a black like construction paper, or what is it, cardstock, because that's what I have, but I can't reach it right now. And we're going to use that for an art project. So that's another one. So black paper. I'll go ahead and make the list available in the comments after I post the video. And then that way you guys have the full list and you can just cross it off. Okay. Anyways, so that's all for today. I'm just going to leave the supply list. Hopefully you guys can get all this stuff, and then I'm going to work on a video for next week and hopefully be posting next Friday. So this week I had a little bit of technical difficulties, some family stuff going on, so it was a little hard to get everything posted right away. But next time is art project, so be ready. If you can get an 8x10 canvas by next week and a variety of acrylic paints, because that's what we'll be working on, and paintbrushes. Okay, so if you can get that, we'll be set for next week, and then all the other stuff I'll make sure to put the lists in the comments and stuff below. Okay, so if you haven't yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then I will get more and more information to you as we go along. Okay, I hope you guys have a great and blessed day, and I will talk to you later.